Greetings and salutations, Michigan Ultimate Survivor League members, and this is also not just for that, but also anyone who signed up to play for the 2023 edition of Super Squares. It is now time, finally, to draw the teams. Now, again, here's how this is going to work. I'm going to go through the introduction here. I'm James L. Seegers. Most of you know me from the Muscle League. Some of you know from outside of there. Some of you have never seen me before. Nevertheless, this is the second year doing this. Last year we had a grid of 16 by 16, so all 32 teams were represented. This year, we are doing, to make it simpler and the payouts bigger, what we did is we took the top 9 projected teams from the NFC and the AFC according to Bravada. I think it's Bovada. I don't know what it is. One of the big sports books. And those teams only will make up your categories along the top here. I'm not sure if you can see this. You can. Okay, cool. From the NFC and from the AFC here. And then we also have, so that's the top 9. The 10th square will be, and I quote, the field. I'm not sure why Chris Miller's name is bolder here, but and it's a little bit larger font. But anyway, so the field will be the remaining 7 teams that are not one of the top 9 teams. This will be a little different because how this works is, and of course, as soon as I start this video, my family shows up. I tried doing this before my kids got home, but nevertheless, how it works is basically this is like regular squares that you know. You're gonna have a team on the. I'm doing a video right now. Team on the north or on the top of the rows, and a team on the columns here. One will represent the NFC team, one will represent the AFC team. Each week, your $10 square is good for the entire season. It's good from week 1 all the way up through the Super Bowl. So it's your $10 investment gets you 22 weeks of fun. And every week there's a different category. So for example, week 1, the category is highest score. So we take the highest scoring team from the NFC, let's say it was Team 5, and the highest scoring team from the AFC, let's say it was Team 2, that would mean that Jamie Phelps would have won that square. Now, because there's 10 squares at $10, that's a $1,000 total pot divided by 22, and it ends up being about $43 a week that you get. So that's how that works. The categories are, as you can see here, highest score for week 1, week 2 is lowest score, week 3 is most passing yards, week 4 is fewest passing yards, week 5 is most rushing yards, week 6 is fewest rushing yards, week 7 wide receiver with the most receiving yards, week 8 tight end with most receiving yards, and week 9 quarterback with most rushing yards. Now those categories will repeat the second half of the season with one exception. Week 9 will be teams with week 18 will be teams with longest field goal. And then when we get to the playoffs, we have wild card round is highest score, divisional is lowest score, conference is most passing yards, Super Bowl is Super Bowl teams. When you get to the end, literally all you need are the 2 teams to be in the Super Bowl, and you win automatically. So $43 a week payout. We're gonna do the teams randomly right now. This is how we know there's no collusion. No collusion, people. No collusion. So here we go. We're going to do the NFC first, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to spin this, and as the name gets drawn, I will remove it from the pot, from the pool rather, and then put it on the thing. So square 1, top left, this thing is running really choppy for some reason, is going to be, it looks like the Eagles.
Eagles!
Hey, what's up, buddy? I'm in the middle of something right now, okay, buddy?
Eagles!
Yep, Eagles. You can't see him, but I swear he's there. I'm not talking to myself. So we're going to put Eagles here.
Dad?
What? Round 2.
I want to do a video.
No, you cannot do a video. I have a lot of work to do today. We're going to hang out for a little bit, but that's about it. Saints somehow predicted to be in the top 9 of the NFC. You could get away, buddy. Saints. It's going to be there. Oh, my God. Next up, and this is the most boring video of all time, but I need to make sure people know that we don't cheat on these things, so based on the squares. Slowly falling on the Bears. Somehow that's another one. Again, we went and took one of the most respected names. They had top Google search, in fact, so that shows it's respected. Next up, we have. I don't know if you can hear. I don't think you can hear the spin. Why is there no audio? Oh, the Lions. There we go. All right. The Lions will be the next one. What? I don't know. Next square is going to be 49ers. Yep. Nobody cares, but I got to do it so they know it's legit. 49ers there. And then we have, here we go. This could be the field, could be Cowboys. The field is the next square. That's the 7 teams that are not involved in this. Those squares might be a little overpowered, but you never know. We'll see. We'll find out. We won't do it next year if that's the case. Next up, we have the Vikings. Clearly going to be the Vikings, but we'll wait for the official results. There it is. Vikings, remove them. Good luck making the Super Bowl Vikings, but still. We have 3 squares left. We have Seahawks, Cowboys, and Giants. Oh my god, the NFC is so terrible. None of these teams are legit. Looks like Cowboys. Two more to go, Seahawks and Giants, and then we'll do the AFC, and we'll get this suffering over. We will talk Seahawks. There we go. Seahawks go there. That means Giants go in the end. So now we go to the AFC. I'm going to copy these over here real quick, and we will post them here. Clear all this out. We know what the next one is, like I said, based on how that works. Here we go. Now we're going to do the other one. We'll shuffle them again. And we go. AFC. Browns. Are you kidding me? Maybe I should have double-checked all these things. No, it's legit. Going to start off with the field. Get them out of the way. The field going up here on this top square. That means Nick Harris is the lucky one who has the field on both. Well, maybe lucky, maybe unlucky. Nick Harris, you can see that right now. The field on both squares there. So, it's all a matter of luck, folks. And then again, it doesn't matter. Just because you have that square doesn't mean you're going to win. It probably won't win the high-scoring ones anyway. It might win the low-scoring ones. But we'll see. And then the Ravens is going to be the next square. After them will be... yeah. Looks like a sluggish Chargers. Chargers with 2 G's, apparently. All right. I apologize. This is not the most exhilarating television other than the fact when my kids come down here. And as soon as I start the video, I was home alone for several hours. As soon as I started it, they walked in. Never fails. Jaguars going there. Still waiting for the Chiefs and the Bengals. Those are some power hitters there. Bengals might be up right here. And the Bills, too. Bengals. They are next. They've been removed. How about them Lions, though? Oh my goodness, what a good game. That is technically on the Chiefs. Chiefs go next. Which means that OJ Eldorado has Chiefs Eagles. That's a pretty good square. But we'll see. You never know. I still can't believe the Browns are predicted to do as well as they are, but who knows? Maybe someone knows something I don't know. Bills next. I think they have Bengals, Chiefs, Bills 1, 2, 3. After I just said we don't have them on the board yet. Bills, Eagles. Dave Dalton. Dave Dalton gets his precious Eagles there. We'll go over the squares here in a minute when they're all done. Oh God, the Jets. Oh, the Jets. We'll see how they do. Jets, and then here we go, Team 9. It's going to be Dolphins. And that means the Browns get the outside square. And there we have it. There are your squares. They will be widened out possibly so you can see them just fine. So again, week 1, highest score. The Lions ended up with 21, Chiefs with 20. Neither of those will probably win. So I mean, again, the field is going to be a tough one for the high scores, because chances are these teams will outscore these other teams, because the teams that are not involved in here are not pretty good, you know. I mean, who you got? You got like the Buccaneers and the Panthers and the Falcons. You know, I don't even know. The Cardinals. I mean, these guys might win the lowest score and the fewest passing yards, fewest rushing yards. So you got, like I said, you've got a chance. The field: Nick Harris, Josh Endicott, Mike Kimmel, Carl Huff, Christina Kulka, Rob Shaw, James Seagraves, Jamie Phelps, Josh Griner, Hannah Kimmel. And then on the other field for the AFC, you got James St. Germain, Jeff Arbogast, Louis Diana, Greg Munger. Oh, Greg Munger, the field and Lions. Brian David, Nick Harris, Eric Spurbs, Tom Farmer, Mike Kimmel, and Steve Garrity. Those are the people who have the field on either side. But Nick Harris has the field on both. That's a pretty good square. Eagles Chiefs is OJ. Eagles Bengals is Rob Jazerski. Eagles Bills is Dave Dalton. 49ers Chiefs is Jim Mosier. 49ers Bills is Steve Garrity. 49ers Bengals is Parker Dalton. And then, who's the third best team in the AFC or NFC? Probably the Detroit Lions, which Melissa Garrity has the Lions Bengals, Nick Harris has the Lions Chiefs, and Sarah Krasansky the Lions Bills. But that's why you play the game, people. You never know what's going to happen. I'm looking at my squares. I got Saints, Ravens, make me vomit all over the place. Cowboys, Chargers. Oh my God, this is terrible. Who else do I got here? Where am I at? The field and the Bills. That's not a good combo, because you have to have, if it's a low category, the Bills probably won't do very well. And then my last one is Jaguars, Lions. Oh my God, I've just wasted $40. My wife has Giants and Chiefs. Oh, that's just as bad. Cowboys and Bengals. That could be okay. That's the best square out of our family. And then Lions and Dolphins. Not good. All right. Well, I'm going to post this video as well as this sheet up in a nice, easy-to-read document on the Muscle page, as well as my personal Facebook page. And probably in the Survivor League, too. But hey, we'll be back. I'll be updating this throughout the day on Sunday. Sorry, I'm just thinking the field makes it harder to cross them off easier, because the field so many teams. But we'll see. They will be updated though, no doubt about it. So we'll talk to you soon. Have a wonderful day, and get your lineups in. If you have any questions, get a hold of me.